Yeah, I used to work at the Ludendorff Asylum. I resigned, though, due to their barbaric treatment of highly suspected administrative practices, yo. That place is a little more than a prison disguised as a treatment facility, in my opinion. I have my own practice now, thank goodness. I no longer have to carry out that director's cruel policies or watch his underlings mistreat their patients. I'm looking for someone called Armin Arbach. I've been told he's in your asylum. Armin Arbach? That case is a perfect example of the corruption in the asylum. Dr. Mordenheimer had him committed for who knows what, then forbade anyone from seeing him. No one from the outside knows of the regular medical staff. Only the director and the head orderly have permission to interact with him. If you wish to see Armand, it will be difficult. You will need to enter Ludendorff Asylum and then figure out a way out to get into the patient's wing, where he is held it's locked up tight. I'll go to Ludendorff Asylum and figure out how to get into the patient's wing.
Ludendorff Asylum.
It's a two-part.
Oh yeah, it's a two-parter. There's the receptionist. Seems like a good place to start.
You've come to Ludendorff Asylum in search of Armin Auerbach, the only one who knows how to modify the unbreakable heart. It's imperative that you find him before Dr. Mordenheim catches on to your scheme.
There's two
Your
notes.
inclination is to ask the receptionist for information on Auerbach's whereabouts. You can only hope that she'll cooperate. The plaque beside this door reads Patient's Wing. You'll need a silver key to open the door.
This note says, Director, I have left this note with the receptionist, hoping it finds its way to your hands quickly. I'm not sure you are aware, but your head orderly injured one of our carpenters who was attempting to repair the walls as requested. Apparently, there was some misunderstanding. Our worker says that the walls in question must be completely rebuilt, which means they must come down first. If there is something sensitive behind them, you can of course count on our discretion. T. Maxwell. The other note reads, Nurse Susan, these are the assorted possessions of the patients who are no longer with us, as well as some custom materials for experiments. I've placed them in this chest for security till you have the time to bring them to the patient's wing. Remember, this chest uses the same silver key as the patient's wing do, so please find it. Thank you. Alright, so silver key, receptionist. Hello, stranger. I'm afraid I must ask you to leave. Visiting hours are between noon and 6 in the evening. I'm not here to visit. I'm looking for someone. Armin Auerbach. Someone told me he's a patient here. Armin Auerbach. Let me check my records. I see no one listed here with that name. You must be confusing him for someone else. He's there. There's no way the person who told me about him would have been confused. As I said, there's no one listed. Even if, hypothetically, someone with that name were here, he probably wouldn't want to see you anyway, because it's not visiting hours. And I'm sure that hypothetical person would be very, very tired. The only way into the patient's wing is through me. Since the spare key went missing, I'm the only one who can open the door, and you are not getting in. Looks like I just need to find the spare key. I'd like to see you try. Guards!
The receptionist cowers as she pulls a nearby lever, triggering an alarm. You hear a voice echoing in the chamber.
The alarm!
The voice says.
An enemy of Dr. Mordenheim has entered the asylum. Orderlies, hunt them down.
Oh shit.
That's a big sucker.
Yeah, you can just say on his guy. There's a creepy guy standing against the wall over here. Can't chance.
I'm gonna talk to the receptionist again. Nope, she's just cowering. That door is not selectable. So I guess we're going into the patient's wing.
This door's selectable.
It. Oh.
Yeah,
Find the
keep
silver
it.
key. That's the patient's wing. This must be the Griffin door.
Did you notice the blinking light when you're walking through this hall? It kind of adds an intensity. I like it.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
just the alarm. Get the guards.
Asylum nurse just says, don't harm us.
You hear a growl and a slurred threat nearby. A patient must have confused you for an enemy.
Threat nearby.
Here's a big boy over here. Flesh golem. Lever. Activates orange signal crystal behind us.
That should be the iconic Warforged race, the flesh glove.
What just said careful some of them bite? It's like invisible.
The Griffin door? The Griffin?
Maybe it was the Griffin head, I don't know.
I don't know. The door, maybe?
I think the nurse said it over here. She's counting the non-gun.
Gotta fight.
Circle.
Circle, circle, circle!
Was watching red bars.
Oh, Lipidotomaniac said he bugged this one with a D-door.
Toki in the back.
Party in the front.
Hey, look, you can hang off this Griffin head.
Stand on it too.
Guild photo.
I'm ready. Thank you.
An imposing figure stands in the center of this room. He scrutinizes you for a moment. Then a snarl stretches across his face.
I haven't seen you before. You must be the intruder.
He gives you a curt nod.
I'm the head orderly here. Before I pummel you into the ground, let's have a chat. Perhaps we
He's
can
wearing two
settle this
cosplay
without
players
our
somewhere.
fists.
He beckons you over to him.
I don't know if I can do that voice. The receptionist wouldn't have pulled that alarm if you were just a regular visitor. Even a rude one. Dr. Mordenheim... This is killing my voice. Dr. Mordenheim had us install it to warn the facility when one of her enemies showed up. And you're on the list. The director and Dr. Mordenheim have a close reciprocal relationship. She helps us with our difficulties, and we help her in return. So it follows that I cannot let you run around here causing a ruckus any longer. And I bet those difficulties have to do with locking up Victra's enemies or patients that you think cause more trouble than they're worth. What goes on here is none of your business. Don't stick your nose into matters that don't concern you. You'd better leave, or suffer the consequences. I'm not leaving until I find Armin Arbach. Try to stop me if you can.
Very well. Then I'll make you wish.
Ooh, they made a new
you left
shape.
When I gave you the chance.
This wall looks weak. Perhaps a direct charge from the head orderly might bring it down.
Uli Kumis just dropped 500,000 channel points to become his own Budingo Square. Hell yeah, Uli Kumis.
You want to park yourself in front of the store over here, so maybe so that he charges into it and breaks it.
You're about to be somebody.
See that? Be somebody.
We'll add that after this quest. And you too can become a Budingo Square.
The head orderly falls to his knees for a moment, yet he immediately stands up again, seemingly at full strength.
A brave attempt, intruder, but you cannot harm me. I am protected by my dark gift, the blessing of the full moon.
He's protected by his dark gift. Posture check. I'm sitting up straight already. I can't sit up any straighter than this. I can try.
Hey, fight home dude over by the wall. This one. Or I guess that one does it too, yeah. Either one.
Yeah, I can target something here. We can... something on the roof or something like that.
Well, now you gotta fight him over here at this one.
Good thinking. Somebody pull that lever, please. Quickly. Alright, he healed again. Maybe we have to take him through here and lure him into the pit of despair or something?
You try to escape the head orderly, but he rounds the corner.
There's
following
another
you into
breakable
this
wall.
room.
That's why he doesn't die, because you need him.
To the courtyard. Is there anything else to explore in here?
That's what he says while he lives through this one.
There's stuff we haven't explored yet. Damn it, Jim. I guess we go to the courtyard.
You run through the gap left by the broken wall. You expect the head orderly to come after you, but he hesitates when he sees the patients gathered nearby.
Go ahead, run.
He says,
I'll find you later, away from prying eyes.
Maybe at the end we'll just detour.
Yeah. Somebody said Detour bugged it out for them. Fishing rod. A rusted fishing rod leans against the edge of the fountain. Pick up the fishing rod.
you find a rusty fishing rod leaning against the fountain. You
Collectible.
bring it with you, just in case you have a use for it later.
There's a note here.
Read it.
This seems to be a brochure for Ludendorff Asylum. The front features a daguerreotype of a smiling patient and a nurse. A smug-looking man, the director of the asylum, is featured on the back. It reads, "Need to clear your head? Ludendorff Asylum is a soothing retreat for troubled minds. Patients are served only the freshest meals and sleep on the softest beds. Don't ignore your problems. Ludendorff Asylum can solve them."
I want to live here. Return indoors. This is exactly where the map was dark. We're getting attacked by patients.
Where's the tank?
Why did it go for you? I was near
I
it
don't know.
when it aggroed. And then it ran to you.
Computer.
Not only was I the
knew
first,
what the weakest link was.
I was the closest person to him.
My beer smells better.
But I also have an aura of, an aura of menace, which should make him aggro on me. It's such crap. Plus, I'm doing damage with my aura.
Don't you know the game's mobs go after the healers first?
I don't know anything. Not one thing. Okay, so that just opens up the way to where we were before. So this door over here in the south corner is where we need to go.
Thank you.
Mobs. That thing's a golem, this electrical servitor. Let's check out these doors. Shrine. And behind door number 2, a goat. Mobs and a red signal crystal lever. We'll take the goat.
When the lever is pulled, the alarm turns off, and the pulsing lights dim.
Ah, the pulsing lights were the alarm. It wasn't just bad lighting.
Oh, up on this board.
That door just closed on us.
Yeah, I saw that. Somebody ran in and closed it.
Yikes.
I'm ready. Thank you.
Got more mobs around the corner, a couple champs coming in. And I wish we could change the enchantment on like the crown blade and stuff without having to run the raid. I like how they did it in Vipers, where you don't have to do the raid to go in and add an enchantment to your weapon. You can access the crafting device without actually doing the raid, just like in Morgrave. But with threats old and new, you have to do the raid to access the crafting device. And that's poo-poo.
Alright, we got 2 people AFK. Do we want to just chill for a sec?
Yep. Alright, everybody's back. Reset the Boudingo card. We'll have to do that after the quest. Push up. Oh, started giving me 20 community challenge. Okay. Gan, you're in the quest with me. Are you trying to slow our quest down?
You catch a glimpse of something shiny inside the drain. A key, perhaps?
There's a note.
But the fetid water prevents you from getting a closer look.
Note.
If the
Looks like
water
you
were
can talk to the
drained,
drain.
you could use the fishing rod to probe its depths.
Note to nurses, the spare silver key I used when I delivered food to the sick patients fell down the drain when I went to return the dish. I can't get it out myself. See if one of the orderlies can help. That's funny. The fetid water in this drain blocks your viewing of something sparkly at the bottom of the wash tub. If you drain the water, you'll be able to investigate further.
Oh, Gan stinks now.
Okay, there's a drain, but when I interact with it, when I click use, it just says the fetid water, blah, blah, blah. It's got to be a lever or something.
Incoming mob.
Where?
You coming from where?
Just these?
Here.
Oh. Well, they're leaving.
Hatchcom, good morning, welcome. Well, we already grabbed the fishing rod. So we have that with us. I guess we'll just continue going this way. It looks like we've been on the other side of this door before. Is this the beginning?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Let's go back in. Yellow signal door and door down a long hall. Mobs to the right here.
So get into that.
A note. This file has been labeled Top Secret Record of Experiment 324, patient number 3710D. Code name NT. The dog's brain could not control the girl's body, and thus the creature withered away, unable to fulfill its needs. The girl's brain fared better. Speech was possible, although imperfect. Detain in experiment room B for observation until further notice. Let's see how long this one lasts.
The papers in this office reference experiments done on
Chest.
patients in the asylum.
Alright, we'll run into experiment 646, we're gonna be in trouble.
That apparition just said, "Find me." This door won't open from this side, it seems.
That's the same apparition that's giving us warning since we started.
Another note. And the oatmeal guy again. Patient number 4582A. Symptoms: insomnia, hearing voices. I guess I'm patient 4582A. Recommended treatment: apply restraints to force the patient to stay still at bedtime. Restraint will give him no choice but to try to close his eyes. Electroconvulsive therapy to quiet the voices. Patient number 7691B. Symptoms: aggressive outbursts. That must be Nimbin. Recommended treatments: supervision at all times. Nurse on hand should be armed with a sedative to administer in the event of an outburst. There are several other entries, all smudged with ink. Clearly the asylum could use some help with its bookkeeping.
You've read all the notes spread throughout these rooms. This room is covered in valves and pipes. A gushing stream of water flows from one of the pipes into the floor. This is where you can control the asylum's water supply and drain the wash basin in the kitchen.
Spiders up top. Careful, they bite.
The valves lock in place and the door opens. Now that you've drained the water from the wash basin, you can use the fishing rod to reveal what lies within.
You better wash your hands after touching Nimbin's soulstone. Come closer, I have a secret. I know somebody you might like. I don't want to talk to her.
You found your girlfriend.
Yeah, we got Dirk a girlfriend here.
You
She's
hear a
perfect
creaking
for
noise
him.
beneath your
Predictable here.
feet.
Yeah, let's get everybody up before we do anything more. No, damn it!
Beneath you, and you plummet into a trash-filled room.
It's an Adiug. And I'm helpless. Stat damage. Still helpless. I'm good now, I think. Keep me up, otherwise this is gonna get real messy. He gets loose. Good job.
The Otiug withers and dies.
The Otiug. He's made of oats. I'm helpless. Oh no, I'm not. Never mind. Ruby of Flame 96. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shrine. Tell you what old Jack Burton always says at a time like this. Who? Jack Burton. Me. Old Jack always says, what the hell? No, the potions don't work on Adiugs anymore. It used to be you could drink a disease potion, it would make you immune to disease for like 20 seconds or whatever. Those were so awesome for fighting Otyugs, and now they don't. That looks like some stinky cheese you got there. Tall ladder.
Don't be looking at my skirt. The note to your right.
The note reads, "Notice to General Staff. Let it be understood that henceforth no conversation on the subject of the supernatural will be permitted on the grounds. Staff violating this policy will be fired on the spot. We are an institution of science. The notion that our establishment is haunted is insulting and irrational and will not tolerate it. The Director." We got two other doors here. We got a sconce door and a wolf door. Let's try the sconce door first.
1d3.
I feel like the yellow hall is the one we're supposed to go to, and that these are maybe a side quest or something. Damn it! SSG! There's a dev watching the stream laughing at us right now. You may have gotten me this time, SSG, but I'll get you next time. Okay,
It
so
went this way.
that's just a funsy little trick. So we're gonna do the wolf door now. Another lever and another door. We're back at the receptionist. Okay.
That's a special base that has stripes.
We need to go get that key out of the thing. And I don't remember
Who picked up the fishing pole?
I did.
Well, you were the one clicking on it, so I don't know why it didn't work then.
Because we had drained the water, and that's what all those valves were. I don't remember where that was. Here we go. Water is drained. Click on the drain. You feed the fishing line into the drain. You are able to retrieve a key, a silver key from its depths.
Now that the drain has been cleared, you use the fishing rod to latch onto whatever is
I guess
inside.
some water you can
Your
drain
effort
right here.
rewards you with a silver key. The missing key to the patient's wing.
It's a good thing we found it. I was running out of patience. See what I did there? Patient,
You
like
use
patience
the
and
silver key
never
to
mind.
unlock the door leading to the patient's wing.
And that was it.
That is it. Legendary scientist
Part two would be-
sights. Eyes, quality, potency, 27, and true seeing.